why TikTok is getting banned in USA?
Um, their number one concern is people data, right? They get access to exclusive access to people personal data, and USA government, they don't want outsiders like Chinese government peeking on their citizens. Therefore, I think that's the main concern, right?
As per our researchers, that's the main concern that US has. The first thing I need to highlight, Macha, US government still to this date, up until 14th of January, was not able to prove a point of the parent company, the ByteDance. ByteDance is the parent company that owns TikTok. They have shared any data related to US users or content creators to Chinese government. They haven't proved that. But what you call in Sinhala, the Peravaradi,
Yeah.
the previous terms, the previous things that happened between China and USA, they assume that they assume and they think that there is a high risk of TikTok being operated in US, nevertheless being a company of China. So they are just afraid of TikTok, basically.
Yeah. And like people at first time, like when I heard that TikTok was belonged to a Chinese company, I couldn't believe it because I thought it was like a USA owned company.
Yeah. Initially, back in the day, Macha, TikTok was not the name of the company. I think it's Musically or something. They just rebranded it. Musically was also a hit. The initial days, the OG days of these short form videos were Vines, right?
Yeah, Vines.
Vines by TikTok, sorry, Twitter. Then Vine was discontinued. Then content creators switched to other platforms. So Musically was one of them. It's basically allowed you to dub to a certain audio clip that are available. Then there was a era with Dub Smash, which went super viral. Super viral. Then came along the TikTok. TikTok, Machang, basically it was it went like a wildfire because its content were short. You just had to scroll.
Yeah.
Nothing else. You can keep watching videos up until like you are tired.
Yeah.
It's really addictive. I think most of the guys are using now TikTok. In the initial days in Sri Lanka also, TikTok was like pretty lame platform. No one created an account, but certain specific people only had TikTok. Like it's not posh enough to be an actual social network or content creation platform for Sri Lankans. There were like posh people on TikTok and not so posh people on TikTok. There were certain viral things in Sri Lanka like Amukudumuku dance and everything. But when TikTok officially entered US and Europe market, that the whole perspective was changed much.
Yeah.
They had like the Guinness World Record for the most newly recruited users for a platform in a given time. So that's not something easy to do in a world, in a market that already well-established giants are there, like Facebook, YouTube, and everyone is there. But they came up with a new idea and they like took over the market. But fast forwarding few years now, in 2025, US government, actually this declared on 2024, US government had that concern that Kanchka explained about data privacy, user data privacy, which is not a proven point, but it's something that they are afraid of.
Yeah.
As a security expert, I think they should be afraid of. Yeah. So basically the technical aspect of there was that the users data and content creators data and privacy in location, because there are the features like TikTok marketplace and everything, so financial details and everything are stored in China-based servers. That was the original concern. But as per my research, Machang, I found that when US government made these complaints regarding TikTok's data being sent over to China, they fully migrated their servers to Oracle. If you know Oracle, you know AWS, they completely switched their servers to Oracle from Ali Groups, Alibaba Cloud, Ali Cloud.
Ali Cloud, yeah.
No. Yeah, from their cloud. So that's not a small thing, and that's not. If you are a techie person, you know that Oracle Cloud are pricey, really pricey. But they did that. But still, US government was not satisfied about their data potentially being a victim to access US economy and everything. So this is the main reason that they are banning. There are like side reasons, because this is not an origin product of USA, so they are concerned. There might be a heated push from other US-based social media companies like Meta, Twitter, now they call it X, YouTube, and everyone, because most recent days everyone wants to copy TikTok, but they failed. Some had their own success, but they aren't able to copy the exact thing, because Meta came up with Reels, YouTube came up with Shorts, but end of the day, a lot of people going back to TikToks, or most of the content creators even just post their content to TikTok, then download and re-upload to Reels or Shorts. That's the reality. So they know that this is a real threat, because users are more engaging in TikTok than their platforms, because in those free social media platforms, Machan, the only way to monetize those platforms are to attract the users staying on time of the platform. Like if you are staying on TikTok for 1 hour, there is a 1 hour window that TikTok can make money from you. That's the basic concept of free software that they really concerned about, how much time you are spending on their platform. So TikTok is being number one, and Meta and Reels are not being there. It's a major concern. The same thing happened with Snapchat and Stories, but finally Meta caught up with Stories thing, but still users are using Snapchat. Yeah. So this is the main reason. Basically, US government declared a legislation to ByteDance, the parent company that owns TikTok, to sell their US assets, not the assets on the entire TikTok platform, because they can't take actions against the other countries' establishment. So they specifically wanted US assets to be either sold to an US investor or businessman or organization, or just vanish from USA. That was the only two options they gave to TikTok. Up until now, the ban is due on 19th of January 2025. They have, today is 14th of January. They have 5 days left to either find a potential buyer for US operations, or to vanish from US. Those are the only two options that are available for them. I think these regulations were declared by Kamala Harris administration, I think. And I don't think Donald Trump administration will change anything, because Trump will appoint and start their work on January 20th. So basically this is not on Trump's hand. So he will not take anything or do anything, because it's already late for him. So this is the reason that TikTok is getting banned.